Across the vast African savanna, two powerful predators constantly clash for dominance, the lion and the hyena. Both are feared hunters, both lead organized groups, and both are willing to fight for food, territory, and survival. But when these two rivals meet, who truly rules the wild? The lion, often called the king of the jungle, is one of the most powerful land predators on Earth. Male lions can weigh over 190 kilograms and possess massive muscles, sharp claws, and a crushing bite. Their roar can travel up to 8 kilometers across the savanna, warning other animals and rival predators to stay away. Lions live in social groups called prides, usually made up of several females, cubs, and one or more dominant males who defend the territory. On the other side of the battlefield stands the spotted hyena, one of the most misunderstood animals in the wild. Hyenas are not weak scavengers, as many people believe. In fact, they are incredibly skilled hunters, with jaws powerful enough to crush bones. A single hyena's bite force can exceed 1,000 psi, allowing them to eat almost every part of a carcass, including bones that other predators leave behind. Unlike lions, hyenas live in large clans that can include up to 80 individuals. Their society is highly organized and led by a dominant female. Female hyenas are larger, stronger, and more aggressive than males, and they control the entire clan. This powerful social structure makes hyenas extremely effective when working together. When lions and hyenas encounter each other, the situation often turns into a battle for food. Lions usually rely on strength and intimidation. A single adult male lion can easily kill a hyena with one powerful swipe of its paw. Because of this, lone hyenas rarely challenge a lion directly. However, the situation changes dramatically when hyenas gather in numbers. A large clan of hyenas can surround lions, harass them, and even steal their kills. Hyenas are persistent and intelligent. They communicate using complex vocalizations, including their famous eerie laughs, to coordinate attacks and call clan members for help. Sometimes the conflict becomes deadly. Lions are known to kill hyenas whenever they have the chance, especially to reduce competition. Hyenas, on the other hand, will gang up on isolated lions or cubs if the opportunity arises. In the wild, this rivalry is one of the most intense predator conflicts ever observed. Interestingly, studies have shown that hyenas actually hunt for most of their food, while lions often steal kills from hyenas as well. This means the battle between them is not just about strength, but also strategy, teamwork, and timing. In many encounters, a male lion can dominate a small group of hyenas, but when dozens of hyenas arrive together, even lions may retreat. The savanna becomes a chaotic scene of roaring lions and screaming hyenas fighting for control over a single carcass. So who really rules the savanna? The truth is, neither animal has absolute control. Lions dominate through raw power and intimidation, while hyenas dominate through numbers, intelligence, and endurance. In the African wild, survival is not decided by a single king, but by whoever adapts best to the moment. And that is why the battle between lions and hyenas continues every day across the savanna, a relentless struggle between strength and strength. The river looks calm at first glance, its muddy surface barely moving under the heat of the African sun. A herd of zebras gathers at the edge, restless, shifting their weight, their ears twitching at every sound. They know this crossing is dangerous, but thirst pushes them forward. One zebra steps closer, lowering its head to drink, its reflection trembling in the water. Beneath that still surface, something ancient waits. A crocodile lies completely motionless, its body hidden in the murky depths, only its eyes and nostrils barely breaking the surface. It has been waiting for hours, maybe longer, patient, silent, perfectly timed. Every ripple, every vibration travels through the water straight to it. The zebra hesitates, then takes another step in. Its hooves sink slightly into the soft mud. The herd behind it begins to follow, cautiously entering the river. Water splashes lightly around their legs, creating just enough disturbance to mask the predator's final approach. Closer now. The crocodile glides forward with terrifying precision, its massive tail moving slowly, almost invisibly. It locks onto a single target, the zebra slightly separated from the group. 1 second of silence. Then chaos explodes. The crocodile launches upward with incredible force, erupting from the water in a violent burst of mud and spray. Its jaws snap shut around the zebra's leg with crushing power. The zebra screams and kicks wildly, trying to break free as water erupts around them. The herd panics instantly. Zebras scatter in all directions, splashing and stumbling, desperate to escape. The river transforms into a storm of hooves, water, and fear. But the crocodile does not let go. It twists. The infamous death roll begins, spinning with brutal force, dragging the zebra off balance. Water churns violently as predator and prey become a blur of motion. The zebra fights with everything it has, its muscles straining, its body thrashing, survival instinct pushing it beyond its limits. For a moment, it almost breaks free. The zebra manages to pull itself toward the riverbank, hooves digging into the mud. Hope flickers. The herd behind it watches from a distance, frozen in tension. But the crocodile pulls back harder. With one powerful surge, it drags the zebra deeper into the water. The surface closes over them in a violent splash. The struggle continues beneath, unseen now, only ripples and bubbles marking the battle below. Then, silence returns. The river becomes calm again, as if nothing happened. Only faint ripples spread outward, slowly fading into stillness. On the bank, the remaining zebras stand alert, breathing heavily, their instincts screaming the truth they already know. This crossing is never safe. And beneath the surface, the predator resets, patient once again, waiting for the next moment of opportunity. A snake can swallow an animal bigger than its own head, but the real magic happens after the meal. First, the snake grabs its prey using sharp, backward curved teeth. Its jaws stretch incredibly wide, allowing it to swallow the entire animal whole, no chewing at all. Once the prey goes down the throat, powerful muscles push it through the long esophagus and into the stomach. Inside the stomach, extremely strong acids and enzymes begin breaking down the prey. These acids are so powerful they can dissolve bones, fur, and even hooves. During digestion, the snake's body goes into overdrive. Its heart rate increases, its organs work harder, and its metabolism can jump up to 40 times higher than normal. The small intestine then absorbs all the nutrients, proteins, fats, and energy, giving the snake enough fuel to survive for weeks or even months without eating again. Anything that can't be digested is finally expelled through the cloaca. This incredible digestive system is one of the reasons snakes are such efficient predators in the wild. Nature may look simple, but inside a snake's body, it's a powerful survival machine. The sun hangs low over the African savanna, casting long golden shadows across the dry grass. The wind moves slowly, carrying dust and the distant calls of birds. Everything feels calm, but something is wrong. A faint, desperate sound breaks the silence. It's not the roar of a powerful predator. It's weaker, strained, almost helpless. A man walking along a narrow dirt path suddenly stops. His eyes scan the horizon. He hears it again, a low growl mixed with pain. This is not normal. Lions don't sound like this unless something is very, very wrong. He hesitates for a moment. Every instinct tells him to walk away, because out here, a lion is not just an animal, it's a force of nature. But something pulls him forward. Step by step, he moves toward the sound, pushing through tall grass. The closer he gets, the more intense the noise becomes, and then he sees it. A massive lion, one of the most powerful creatures on Earth, trapped. A thick metal snare is tightly wrapped around its leg, cutting deep into the flesh. The wire has dug so far in that blood stains the fur. Every time the lion struggles, the snare tightens even more. The animal tries to stand, but collapses. It roars, not in anger, but in pain. The man freezes. This is the moment where everything could go wrong. A wounded lion is one of the most dangerous beings in the wild. It's scared, in pain, and unpredictable. One wrong move, and this could be his last moment alive. He slowly takes a step back. His heart is pounding. He knows he is not equipped for this. No weapons, no team, no backup. Just him and a suffering predator. He looks into the lion's eyes, and something unexpected happens. There's no aggression, only fear and exhaustion. The man realizes something important. This lion isn't trying to attack, it's trying to survive. He takes a deep breath. This is a risk, a huge one, but walking away would mean certain death for the animal. He makes his decision. Slowly, very slowly, he begins to move closer. Every step is careful, measured, calm. The lion notices him immediately. Its head lifts slightly. A low growl escapes its throat, a warning. The man stops. He doesn't make eye contact for too long. He keeps his movements slow, non-threatening. Seconds feel like minutes. The lion doesn't attack. It just watches. The man reaches into his bag and pulls out a small cutting tool. It's not much, but it might be enough. Now comes the most dangerous part. He's close enough to see every detail, the lion's breathing, the tension in its muscles, the pain in its eyes. One sudden movement, and everything could end. He kneels slightly, extending his hand carefully toward the trapped leg. The lion growls louder this time. The sound vibrates through the air. The man freezes again. His hand is just inches away. He waits and waits. The lion doesn't strike. Instead, something incredible happens. It stops struggling, almost as if it understands. The man takes his chance. With shaking hands, he grips the snare wire. It's tight, deeply embedded. Cutting it won't be easy. He starts working. The metal is tough. His hands tremble as he applies pressure. The lion flinches in pain. A loud roar erupts. The man jumps back instantly, his heart racing. This is it, he thinks. But the lion doesn't attack. It stays in place, still trapped, still suffering. The man realizes he has to finish what he started. He moves in again. This time, faster, but still careful. He positions the tool again and begins cutting with more determination. The wire slowly starts to give. Seconds pass. Then finally, a sharp snap. The snare breaks. For a brief moment, everything is silent. The lion pulls its leg back, free at last. The man quickly steps away, putting distance between them. This is the most unpredictable moment. A freed lion can react in many ways: attack, run, or something no one expects. The lion slowly stands. It's weak, but it manages. It looks at the man. The air is heavy with tension. Neither moves. Seconds feel endless. Then the lion does something unbelievable. It doesn't charge. It doesn't roar. Instead, it simply stares. There's something different in its eyes now. Not fear, not anger, something calmer. The lion turns slightly, taking a few steps away, then stops. It looks back, one last time, as if acknowledging what just happened, and then it disappears into the tall grass. Gone. The man stands there frozen, trying to process what just happened. He just faced one of the most dangerous predators on Earth and survived, not through force, but through courage, patience, and compassion. Days later, the story spreads. Wildlife experts emphasize the dangers of snares, silent killers placed illegally, trapping animals in unimaginable suffering. They also remind people of something important. Not every rescue should be attempted alone. This could have ended very differently. But in this rare moment, humanity and wildlife crossed paths in the most powerful way. The lion survived because someone chose not to walk away. And that choice changed everything.